Good afternoon. I hope you guys, let's see if this will be a better little angle. Might be a better angle. I hope you guys are doing well, having a good day today. I am having a good day today here in Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore. And I'm trying to find somewhere to go and eat for lunch. I want something good, and I think I want to find a place where I will sit down and have lunch and not get it to go and take back to my hotel room. I'm just leaving the Sephora shop here, actually at a little mall. I don't know what the name of this mall is, but here where my hotel is, it's surrounded by every store. There's Dillard's, there's Nordstrom Rack, there are shoe stores, there are eateries, there are miniature stores, there are big stores, there are mall stores. So it's a bunch of things here around this area that I'm in Kansas. But I went in the Sephora store because I needed some, not lotion, but this is a body butter by one of my favorite people that I like called Jose Marin. And what's funny is they don't have the original flavor or the original one that I used to get. Everybody is so into now having all of these flavors, having all of these scents. And I'm like, what about just the original one? Just what about the original basic vanilla scent? It was so mild. They didn't have that. They have all these flavors and the packaging is all new. But I do like that they have what they didn't have before was this little travel size, a little travel bag. So this is really cute because these days going through traveling, if you hit TSA and you get one of those zealous type of TSA agents, they will confiscate your stuff. They'll be like, that's over 3 ounces, leave it here. And I personally still think they take stuff and keep it for themselves. I don't know. I hate to think that. But they will take it. So you really got to make sure your stuff is 3 ounces, at least your carry on. I think you can put stuff in your checked baggage, but if it's in your carry on, is like that. So I got some new Jose Marin and I needed a new lip liner. So I got a Fenty Beauty lip liner that I needed. And this flavor it's not a flavor, it's a color, coral. Instead, cold blooded, but it's spelled COAL. Okay, can you believe it? And I needed a new lip gloss. So they had some lip gloss. I guess this is the holiday time, so people are having things on sale. Hi there, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Oh, well, thank you. You're awfully pretty too. Thank you. I know, we should try this. I really wanted one color in here, this bronzy color. This is the one I really, really wanted in here called Spiked Hot Chocolate. But they didn't sell, she didn't release this as a single one on its own. So they had it in this 3-pack. But by itself, it was like $26. So you did better getting the $45 with 3 flavors in it than just one for $26. Hey there, how are you? Long time no see. Hi. I've been around. You haven't seen me. Where you been? I know. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I am in Kansas right now. And yeah, so I got some body butter. Oh my God, stuff. Let's see if it even feels the same. Um, hmm. Almost feels the same. Chill. Because how are you doing? Long time no see to you too. Where you been? I saw that. I responded. I said, you said long time no see. And I said, yes. How have you been? Where have you been? Or where have I been? Huh. Are you having a good November so far? I hope so. Uh, okay. Awesome. I'm so glad that you are ready for the holidays because they are fast approaching, right? I am in Kansas. Can you believe it? And if you want to hear something funny, right? I came to guess what I was looking for in Kansas. Can anybody guess? You guys are probably young, right? But a awesome part of my childhood was the Wizard of Oz, right? It's been many months. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But you got, guess what? What's funny is, like I say, a part of my childhood has been the Wizard of Oz, right? So when I got to Kansas, I was like, okay, Dorothy Total, the Wicked Witch, Glinda, the Good Witch, all of this Wizard of Oz stuff I expected to see at the airport. I expected to see the yellow brick road. None of that, right? There was none of that. I was like, isn't this the Wizard of Oz? Isn't this Dorothy and Total Kansas, right? And then I was telling one of my friends that, and she said, well, what if they were in Kansas City, Missouri? And I said, you're just going to blow my whole childhood if Dorothy and Toto were in Kansas City, Missouri, and not Kansas City, Kansas, the state of Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore, right? But I found out here. Thank you. Yeah, I am. I didn't check lately. That's good. I hope I can get to 2,000. So we're on the way. That would be like great, right? That would be so great, right? Right? And so I found out from one of the young ladies here that there is a Oz museum. And I'm gonna take you guys with me because I want to see it. She said it's far. It's like an hour and a half away. And I was like, thank you so much. Mwah, thank you. I was like, that's not far when you're in town, driving an hour and a half to see something that was a vital part of my childhood. I don't think that's too far to go. How have you been? Let me know how you've been doing. Who lives in Africa? I don't. You live in Africa? Well, welcome. You're far away. Yeah. So I found out there's an Oz museum. They also have a the Negro League Museum is right here. I didn't know I was this close to Missouri, so Missouri's right there. So, and I did not know Kansas was famous for barbecue. I asked the people, "What is this state known for? What do people do in Kansas?" Right? I only know Dorothy and Toto. We're not in Kansas anymore. And they said barbecue. Did you guys know that? Did you know Kansas was famous for barbecue? So I didn't really know that, but we know it now. We know it now. So, but that's not what I want for lunch. I want something else, or I don't know. Maybe I'll look for a barbecue place. But I just want something good and something that I can sit down and eat. I'm so glad you're doing well, and I hope that you all are. Is anybody else out there traveling? If you are, definitely get to the airport early. Oh, get to the airport early. because there are lines, but fortunately, I had a smooth drive in. So I'm like excited about that. I had a smooth ride in. I had a smooth drive in. You love, well, thank you so much. Okay, I went into a shop inside this mall here, and it was a sports store. So I thought, like a lot of sports stores I've gone in, they have had memorabilia from all of the teams, right? But it was all Kansas City. He was like looking at me like, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yes." You don't have no lion stuff here. Okay, it was all Kansas City. And the other day when I got some lunch, the girl was like, "You're a Lions fan? You're from Detroit?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I should charge you double." I said, "Oh, you got jokes. Okay, okay. I see this is," she said, "We don't get too many Lions people coming in here." I was like, "That's all right." You love, so can you tell me, did you ever think Dorothy and Toto were from Kansas City, Missouri versus the state of Kansas? But that was a special part of my childhood. And things that bring you happy memories. Every year we look forward to watching The Wizard of Oz. It was a family event, me and my sister, my mom, my dad, but especially me and my sisters and my mom. And we looked forward every year when it was time for The Wizard of Oz, just like the Ten Commandments. We did Ten Commandments and The Wizard of Oz. And they were good memories for me. So when I said, I'm coming to Kansas, the home of Dorothy and Toto, and there was nothing at the airport, I just knew I would see something, some pictures, some murals, some encased puppeteers. A part of the airport would have the yellow brick road. Nothing, nothing. All they had was Kansas City Chief stuff. I say, where's Dorothy and Toto stuff? I mean, zero, zero. I don't know if they used to have something, but isn't that something? So yeah, so follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road, right? Follow the yellow brick road. We are off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Well, here he is, the wonderful wizard. If ever a wiz there was, if ever wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz. This one because of the wonderful things he does. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? Who don't remember that? Who does not remember that, right? And then they did the black one with Stephanie Mills and Michael Jackson. Keep on down the road. Hey, we gotta keep on down the road, right? So yeah, somewhere over the rainbow, nothing. But I think I want to go out to the museum and see it. Thank you. I hope you are doing well. And you guys, is like I say, your November is going well. And I just want to come out here before I go and find something to eat, which will be good for me because I am hungry. All right. It is a 60-degree day here in Kansas, so it is doing well. I thought it was, that's the other thing I love. Like I said in my other vlog, I don't know who saw it, but I love when you get a surprise of something unexpected and it's something positive. It's something good. It's something healthy for you. And I thought it was going to be cold, cloudy, and blistering here. Why? I have no backup receipts for that because I did not necessarily look at the weather. I just thought, oh my God, Kansas, it is cold in Kansas. It's freezing. And then I get here and they're like, oh no, we're having a heat wave. I said, it's all sunny and nice. I said, I like to think I brought some of the warmth to you guys. So I had them cracking up at the rental car place. I was like, it's nice outside. It's sunny. So I just love functioning when it's in sunny and bright weather. you guys. But yeah. All right. Well, I just want to come on and say hello. Thank you guys for stopping by, and those of you that will peep at this later. Shout out to everybody out there doing their thing, everybody coming on board with me. I appreciate you. Muy apreciado. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you guys so very, very much. And thanks for like that I can come on and talk to you being here. One of my friends was asking me, she was like, "You're in Kansas by yourself?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I can't go places. I'm so in awe of you." She said, "I can't go places by myself like that." I was like, "But you do it. And if you are not comfortable with being your own company, um, then that might be something that needs working on, or changing or improving because you have to be. I mean, we love company and camaraderie and being a part of a community, but sometimes, hey, it's just sola. You just sola sometimes, right? You are solitas by yourself, me misma, and that's okay too. Like I say, you can explore, but definitely, staying watchful, staying vigilant of the areas you're in, being by yourself, and especially being a woman. Okay, being a woman, yeah, just being careful and watchful, letting people know where you are. Okay, it's about 3 people that can punch on my location at any time and see where I'm at. And I love that, they'll check in like, okay, I see you on the corner of 5th and Kansas. When did you get to Kansas? I'm like, thank you for checking up. That's why I share my location. So, you guys keep an eye out on each other as well as yourselves. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day. I will check back in with you all later. And thanks for being amazing. Thanks for being you. And keep up, you know, keep doing your thing. We all in this together. It's not always easy. It is not. I'm going to say that again. It is not always easy, but it is doable. Stay faithful, stay prayed up, and definitely stay grateful. Have an attitude of gratitude. Stay grateful for the 24 we got. I hope you guys started your day with giving thanks for your 24 because what does Jenny always say? Yesterday was somebody's last 24, and today will be somebody's last 24. So make it your best. Okay? All right. And talk to you guys later. Oh, I brought my amazing Serenity Dream tea. So it's all good. We got to keep those things that contribute to our goodness going on. All right, you guys. Talk with you guys later. Alligators after wild crocodiles.